Good evening, everybody, and welcome to our virtual transition evening. Sure, some of you have met me already. My name is Mr. Kirk. In these unusual times, we're getting used to doing things a little bit differently. And although we're unable to invite you all in as we normally would, we did feel it was important to try and put something together, to try and answer some of your questions and to talk a little bit about things that are coming up. So I'd like to start by just thanking everyone for all the support and engagement you've shown with us so far. Almost all of the ELF data forms have now been returned, and tutors and I have spoken to around 90% of parents when we're carrying out the surveys with you, so that's been absolutely great. If we haven't spoken to you yet and carried out your survey, if you could contact me via email and arrange a convenient time to do this, that would be absolutely fantastic. Communication is obviously going to be a vital part of us keeping together, keeping in contact next year and in September. In normal circumstances, the students will be very nervous about starting a new school, but the current situation, I think, is going to increase the nerves of some individuals. On the screen now in front of you, you can see the email addresses of myself and the Year 7 form tutors. Please feel free to get in touch with us at any time, whether that's prior to the summer holidays or whether it's again in September. Even if it's just to let us know who you are and say hello and to establish a line of communication, that would be great. We've had a really good start with this and we'd just like to continue, and we're more than happy to discuss any issues that you've got with you. Okay, some of the frequently asked questions that we've had then. What if my child has got an EHCP or a care plan? In the majority of cases, these plans have already been shared with us by the primary schools. If you want to talk with us in greater detail about this, then please email your child's form tutor or myself. We can either set up a phone call and discuss it, or we may be able to possibly set up a face-to-face meeting. Okay, we want the move to be as seamless as possible, so we're more than happy to do that and discuss that information with you. The second question, which tutor group is my child going to be in? Most of you already know who your child's form tutor is, as they will be the individual who contacted you for the survey. If you don't know yet and you would like to know, then if you simply send me an email, I can let you know that. In all cases, the children have been placed with at least one of their friends from primary school with the information that's been sent to us from the primary schools. Question 3, how much of the transition works are the students expected to do? So in the transition pack that you got, there was work from each department with a range of different things for the students to try. It's been great already to see the amount of high quality work that the students have been completing, and thanks a lot for sending it in and sharing with us. There's no minimum or maximum expectation for how much needs to be completed. It's more of a flavour of things to come, really. So if you haven't looked at anything yet, they can complete some tasks over the summer holidays. And please, again, send it in to us so we can see that. After the 17th of July, which is when we officially break up, if you could email anywhere directly to myself rather than the subject inboxes, and I will make sure that it's shared around with the relevant departments. The book thief videos are now live on our website, and that's videos of the staff reading various chapters of the book. It's a good way for the children to meet the teachers and engage in the book at the same time. Next question, how do you register for parent pay? You should have already received your parent pay letters via the post. If you haven't, please let us know and we'll hand deliver another copy to you. You'll need to register on the website prior to the first day back. You can then either credit your account or send students in with some money on the first day to put in the machine. I would recommend the first option, as queues are often very big on the first day. On the first day back, prior to lunchtime, they'll be taken down to the canteen where they'll get their fingerprint scanned, and they'll also be given their PIN that they can use. So when it comes to lunchtime, they should have some money on their account and they should be ready to go. Question 5, a lot of parents were interested in this. What will the first day back in September be like? Well, we're hoping that by then all the government guidelines have gone back to normal and we're running a full school. If that's not the case, we'll be in touch with you prior to September to let you know about that. If everything goes to plan on the first day back, which is the 3rd of September, Thursday, The students will be in at 8:45. Only Year 7 and Year 11 pupils will be in on the first day, no other year groups. Year 7 will come into the main entrance, 8:45, and they'll go straight to the hall for an assembly. After the assembly, they'll have some introductory time with their form tutor and the new classmates. That'll include a tour of the building. They'll go down to the canteen, as I've already mentioned, and they'll get the chance to ask the form tutor any questions. In the afternoon, they'll be sent off to attend their first normal lessons. They will need the PE kit on the first day, so please make sure as well that that's clearly named with the pupil's name on it in case any items go missing. Question 6. Many people have asked whether it's going to be possible to come in and have a look around the academy before September. Because of this, and because of the guidelines have changed slightly over the last couple of weeks, we've managed to make this possible. So you will see on your screen now a number of different slots where we can fit in individual families for a tour. So say, for example, if you came in the 1 to 1:30 slot on the 9th of July, that would just be your child and your own family, nobody else. Meet with myself, we'll have a bit of a tour around the academy, an opportunity to discuss anything you'd like to discuss. As you can see, there's a limited number of slots there. They'll be available Thursday, the 9th of July, and Friday, the 10th of July this week, and next week, Monday the 13th, Tuesday the 14th, and Thursday the 16th, at the dates you can see, at the times you can see on your screen. If you would like to take an opportunity of that and book in with myself, if you can email me or ring me at school, and I'll book you on that into that slot. These will come on a first come, first served basis. So if you do want to take advantage of that, I advise you to try and book up as soon as you possibly can. Next question was regarding uniform. As most people I think are now aware, the uniform has been changed and is being funded by the Academy this year. Our suppliers, and you can see the contact details on the screen, are often extended opening hours and have a copy of all the students' names as long as we've received your yellow forms back. We would advise you to phone prior to the visit and ask to book a slot, and they will tell you the best time to visit and what identification you will need to claim your free uniform. PE kit can also be bought at the same time. For the information on your PE kit, that is in the transition pack. There have been some changes to that this year as well. And again, if you've got any queries, just email or phone us. Now we've gone through the frequently asked questions, I just wanted to talk a little bit about the curriculum at SUA. At Key Stage 3, our curriculum is very much based around the core subjects of English, Maths and Science. But we do take a range of other humanities subjects, modern foreign languages, etc. We were praised at our recent Ofsted inspection that we'd actually expanded our arts provision and not cut it like most schools generally seem to be doing at the minute. At Key Stage 3, we very much focus on key content and skills. A lot of the curriculum skills are carefully mapped and subject areas work together to deliver similar ideas and concepts in a familiar way. So for example, the Maths and Science department might look together at how to rearrange equations and make sure that they're teaching that skill in the same way to promote a bit of familiarity between the students. We've also been praised for our broad and engaging curriculum. We believe this allows our students the best possible chance of being successful and for finding the correct path for them to achieve their ambitions. This is also backed up by a strong extracurricular programme with opportunities in lots of different areas such as sport and creative arts. Knowledge organisers are a key part of our strategy. Students will receive these half-termly. They will provide summaries and outlines of what the students will be learning, useful questions to consider, websites to research and homework tasks to be completed. The character programme at SUA is another important aspect of learning. As you can see, it stands for careers, health, aspirations, responsibility, active citizenship, tolerance, emotional intelligence and relationships. Character is delivered through tutor time and a discrete lesson once a week. The themes included will often be revisited in assemblies and have also been carefully mapped into the curriculum. So opportunity to deliver these themes in subject lessons will be used and signposted to students as character lessons. Finally, we just want to talk about the respect code. Many of you will already have seen this. Behaviour is obviously a key aspect of learning and closely linked to progress. Students will be expected to follow this respect code at all times. If they don't follow any aspect of this, a restorative conversation will take place with the teacher. The student will be asked to reflect on which part of the code they have not followed and ask what they will do differently next time. For students who consistently follow the respect code, rewards will be given through class charts. In September, you'll be given your class charts login. You'll be able to download the app on the mobile phone and follow your students' progress through that. Homework will also be set in this way. When you're looking at the rewards, you'll be able to see the positive and negative points they've received. This will also be monitored by the form tutors, and it will form part of the conversations with yourself and students. The rewards points that they build up can be used for a variety of useful items or to build up towards money off trips or vouchers. We speak to the students regularly about what they would like to see as rewards and try and implement this where we possibly can. So, thank you all for your attendance tonight. I'm sure there were many more questions that pop up that you'd like to ask us. Hopefully we've covered the main ones tonight. If there are any more questions you'd like to ask us, please don't hesitate to get in touch either through email or phone the Academy and they'll put you through so you can speak to myself or one of the phone tutors. If you've missed all of this presentation or part of it, don't worry about that. We have recorded it. There will be a link that goes out on Thursday morning and you'll be able to access it if you'd like to look at it again or if you haven't seen it and you want to see it in full. It's been nice to speak to so many of you over the last few weeks and sort of months on the phone and in person. Very much looking forward to meeting the rest of you in due course. I'm really looking forward to welcoming the students here in September as they start their journey as SUA students. So as I said again, any questions at all, please get in touch and we look forward to seeing you all soon. Thank you. Good night.